Alright, testing. Connecting to YouTube's. There we go, that works. Oh, chilly. Hey Toast, Q, there we go. God, I'm still not used to the travel tripod, it's really a lot wobblier than I'm always scared that it will fall over. Hey Bruce. Just got a water taxi speeding off. I'm taking this one back to the hotel, or I might take one back to the hotel. Kimo, hello. Uthi, hello. Danger Tater, hello. Good evening, everyone. Oh, we have here government. Is this live? Yes, we are live, May. Hey, Aviation by Jensen. Rea, moin. Scythe, hello. QVD, hello. I feel like I've seen this vantage point before. We are exactly at the same spot as we were yesterday, but we have a different ship. Again, it's a cruise ship. It's a bit smaller. It's like 30 meters, not less tall, well, lengthwise. And I think it's a few meters, not less wide. Hey, Chloe. Ulrich, moin. Big Barry, hello. Brian, hello. She's still here. Exactly. Yeah. For those of people who fell out of their bed like me this morning and were here at 7 a.m., saw her arrive. This morning we were standing on the other side of the river, really close to her. We were standing basically on that corner there. And we saw her arrive. And she is scheduled to leave in about an hour and a half from now, I would say. Around 10 p.m. she should leave. So we got a few more, like an hour and a half to kill. But there's some traffic on the river, so we have stuff to look at. Ah, you alert the arrival. Nice. How are you up so early on a holiday? Oh, look at that. What's up, Bezzy? There we go. I have spotted something else though, sitting on a bench there. Something is sitting on a bench there. I have it from work. Anyway. We got the Fides coming by. What is that? It's a, oh, wow. Yeah, we're gonna have, hang on, I'm gonna have to tweak the tripod. Gonna have to hang the backpack of it because it was falling over. I don't want my whole camera to fall onto the ground, so give me a minute. I use my whole backpack as a counterweight, so then the tripod will not topple over. All right, here. Spin this around. Oh, this might be icky. This might not work actually with the current. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Damn. Okay, we'll just have to deal with. I'll just have to hold the tripod. All right, let's just go back to the shippies then. That's a weird sentence, Bezzy. Hey, Almeria. Good evening. It's already 8. Dude, with the long daylight you have in this time of year, it's so confusing. Feels like 4 or 5 p.m., but it's 8:23. I can't believe how cool these water taxis are. And they're literally flying over the water. I wonder how bumpy it is to ride one. So yeah, as I said, after the stream I might, there is a port, there is a dock here, a little bit left from where I'm standing. And there is actually a dock near the hotel as well, so I might just take the water taxi back actually. I wonder, oh, I think I know what I can do. I really want to make the tripod more stable because I don't like how it feels right now. So hang on, let me fix that real quick. There's just too much wind right now to deal with this. Okay, let's see. Oh God, I'm sorry guys, this is gonna look weird for you. I'm just trying to, there we go. There's definitely a lot more wind than yesterday. There we go. Now the tripod is going nowhere. Now we need to rebalance everything. We're almost there, chat. We're almost there. All right, there you go. Okay, I think we're not fully level yet. Need to work on the leveling. Dude, it's busy in chat. I can't see chat right now though. All right, there we go. Dude, May is throwing gifted subs. May, thank you for 2 gifted subs now to Bessie and Salt. Thank you, buddy, for the support. Hey, Sulzi. Hey, PCG. Hey, Plasma. Who else do we have? Akandas, hello. Shu, Dro, Suzanne. It's busy, as I said. Sulzi, hello. We're not at the entrance of the harbor. No, so. Oh, PCG, thank you for 250 biddies. Thank you. So yeah, for the regulars, you will have noticed that I promised that we were going to stream in the port of Rotterdam. I went there, and it's a whole story, but we have some time to kill. So first, I took the metro there, so it's like a 40-minute metro ride, I think, all the way out to the coastline, the entrance of the port. I get off that metro, which I already found suspiciously busy, like for a Thursday. So yeah, it is a national holiday here in the Netherlands, so everybody has off. So I thought, okay, everybody's just going to the beach for a walk or something. I get off, there's like 50, 60 police people all around the station. For the Dutch people, there were also a bunch of boas. You probably know that word. I know that word, but the English-speaking people won't know that word. What appears to have happened, there was a music festival going on there. So I was like, oh my God. So it was like getting more and more crowded as I was there. So that was point 1. So I was like, the music festival is on the beach, maybe on the pier where I wanted to shift spot, it will be quiet. I walked there. The wind was so horrible, like I was completely getting sandblasted, my eyes were hurting. So I was already worried about the electronics and sand because they don't go well together. And so that was strike 2. Then I arrive at the spot, it's full of screaming kids, yelling and running around. There's no moment of quietness on the pier. I was like, this is strike 3, I'm out. So what I'll do on Monday is I'll go back to that spot and we'll try again. Monday is just a regular work day in the Netherlands, and a school day, so there shouldn't be any screaming children, there should be no music festivals, and hopefully the wind has died down a bit by then. So yeah, there's that. Me, thank you for 2 more gifted to Danger Tater and Plasma. Thank you, man, for the support, appreciate it. There are more piers, yeah, but none of it not reachable through public transport. Port Almeria. You could go to the Landtong, which you need a car for, or you could go to Balkan of Europa, which you also need a car for. You got the pancake boat. May, thank you for gifting a sub to Brian. I feel like you're gonna gift a sub to everybody but Jay. Yeah, I'm here with public transport. I didn't want to deal with parking my car for 6 days at Rotterdam. No, Georgette, I'm sorry. I'm currently in Rotterdam for the next 6 days because there's a convention here over the weekend that I wanted to attend. So I'm in Rotterdam for the next few days still. So I will miss the first tunnel part on the river, but there's 7 more, so I'm not that worried. Cracky, thank you for 70 months. Dude, look at that number. That is insane. Are we hyped? We're hype training. You guys are crazy for hype training. Thank you, everybody, for the support. Tunnel part, tunnel part, tunnel part. There you go. So I will do my best to stream the second tunnel part when it's coming over the river. But yeah, initially I was gonna be able to see it because it was planned for last weekend, last Friday, I guess. But yeah, oh, we lost connection. That's a first. Hang on, let me restart my application here. Oh dude, did my internet just die? Oh no, yeah it did. I have no internet. Hang on, let's turn on Wi-Fi. That's a first. Let's make sure StreamBuddy is closed. Open it again. Okay, now we're back. Okay, I missed stuff. Uthi, thank you for the 100 biddies, and May, thank you for gifting us up to Chase Treasy. And another gift, dude, May, thank you for all the gift subs, dude. I appreciate that. Why does the bow have lips? Because she wants to give you a little kissy. It didn't crash. I actually switched to my Wi-Fi connection. It's like my 4G went out. The ship is stable on the Hamburg Haven live stream. Well, it's going to Hamburg actually, so maybe he'll catch it tomorrow in Hamburg. Me, another gifted. Oh, Bazzy, you big simp. This is back and forth. Yeah, it has like fixed cruises that it does, usually like 1 week or 10 days long. So it does the same ports over and over again. Nope, no tipping bucket today. I do feel like the top of the ship is more distinct though. We'll take a quick look up close in a minute here. Oh, the hatch is already opening. Oops. So one of the coolest features that we saw on the ship this morning was that there's like 2 hot tubs up there. You can't see it because they're too far away, but you could see it like it was a whirlpool, a jacuzzi that was bubbling. And I think somebody in the Discord looked it up today, and apparently that is an exclusive whirlpool for only a few cabins. A few front-facing cabins have access to this whirlpool. You see it? Oh, yeah, you guys have a bigger screen. There's people in it, really? Wait, let's do the mega zoom. Oh, no. Oh, there are people in there. Oh, are we disturbing them? It's like they're doing smoochy. Let's not do that. It's mooning against the glass. It's an interesting design choice for sure. But yeah, the whole top of the ship is a lot more distinct, right? It has like the dome structure up there. And at the back there it has another curved structure. And it looks like, I think it has a pool with a roof on it. So they can use the pool even if the weather is chilly. Get the drone over it and then get arrested for flying a drone? No. I don't think we were allowed to fly drones here. The ship is leaving soon, 10 p.m. Almeria. It's scheduled to leave for 10 p.m. so that's another hour and a half. You like the glass elevator? I think those are glass elevators, right? There's one on both sides of the ship. Yeah, so you need a cabin on that deck of the whirlpools, and then you can enter them. Of course, beautiful shot with the Erasmus Bridge on the background. Why not allowed? There's a lot of rules and regulations on drones. Buddy was talking about it, Hamburg Haven Live, that Hamburg is very liberal in their choice that they allow drones. So he's very lucky that he's able to fly his drone there. That's a good point, Salt. Like a lot of these cruises through Western Europe go to like UK, Bruges, Rotterdam, Hamburg, some stops in France. It doesn't really feel exotic, does it? The cruise that I looked into doing was going to Scandinavia, all the way to North Cap. So I think that's already a lot more unique to do. But I guess if you're like from another continent, then that would be a cool cruise to do in Europe. And yet Germany won't allow Street View in a lot of places. Yeah, every place has its own rules. Moin, Reptine. Welcome. Yeah, that's true, mate. So that would make it even more expensive, I guess. Wait, the ship is sailing under the EU flag? Okay. An ocean crossing would also speak to me here. It feels like very heroic to start at one continent and then end up in a totally different continent, going across an ocean. So the ship that we saw yesterday actually was, the tripod is really tilted, let me fix that. The cruise ship we saw yesterday was actually, had crossed the ocean back in April or beginning of May. I think it was April. She's not on AIS, she just appeared. Right. So yeah, it's nice and cozy here today. Snacky Snack is eating snacks. Oh my goodness. Can we get that on the overlay? Why? Dude, if I pan the other way, the camera is no longer level. What is this place? Are we like on the most slanted thing in the world? Fixed. He's stalking me. Yeah, that's true. I went for dinner and suddenly he was there and he kept walking next to me the entire time. It was really odd. Eating fries, eating candies. Strange dude. So yeah, in terms of stream schedule, I don't think I'll try the port of Rotterdam tomorrow, because I think it's gonna be the same stuff. People making the bridge towards the weekend. So I think Monday will be the day that we try out the port of Rotterdam again. Sounds before the storm. I mean, I posted a little video in my Discord of the wind that was like banging into me when I was there earlier today. It was nuts. I had troubles walking straight. That's how much wind there was, so yeah. Hey Deluxo, hey Stutler, good evening. I know they have a drone salt. The problem is that on the river where we usually stream, the Westerschelde, is officially a nature preserve. So I'm not allowed to fly a drone over a nature reserve. Mind you, that's a nature reserve where massive 400-meter long ships sail through, but nonetheless, no drone flying. So I wish I could, I would invest in a drone if it was allowed, but yeah. Hey James, good evening. Is the cormorant still sitting? Oh, he's still sitting there. Okay. The cormorant has been sitting there for the past, I think, hour, yeah. It's almost like he's dancing a little bit. He's like wobbling. It was a day in Rotterdam. Yeah, so after our morning stream, I went to chill a little bit in the hotel room, tried to sleep, but didn't really sleep. I hope I'll sleep well tonight, though. And then I went out to the port to try and stream, but yeah, I got totally blown away by the wind there. Came back, chilled some more, did some stream buddy work actually. And yeah, then met up with this weird dude that's been stalking me. Had some dinner and now, yeah, we're here. That was my day. Oh, he's gone. No, no, no. Ah, damn it, he's too fast. He's too fast. He's gone. He knew we were filming him. Hey, Backer Travel, Wilhelmsplan, that's the area you're looking towards. There's a Wilhelma plane. Imagine if you're coming to TwitchCon on a cruise ship. Take the water bus to Dordrecht. I don't think there's much traffic there, Almeria. It's mostly inland stuff, Dordrecht. Oh yeah, we also were talking about a super yacht that was on the way here. I also followed that one, but that one didn't really come to Rotterdam. It took a turn to the left and it went to actually Dordrecht. So yeah, that one is also a miss, unfortunately. Oh, I see now. The whole tripod is tilted. Maybe I should fix that a little bit. That's probably why stuff is being so janky. Okay, let me try and solve this. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so much better. Will I stream during the con? No. There's other streamers that are much better at doing like convention streaming. I really don't like streaming there. And there will be like a million streams from that place anyway. I'll mostly be networking, talking about Stream Buddy to people who use it, get some feedback and stuff. And then the next stream will be on Monday. Then we'll try again at the spot that I tried today, and let's just hope that there's not as much wind, because other than the wind, I would have streamed, but the wind just made it really impossible. Stream Buddy, what is that? Haven't you heard of Stream Buddy, Toast? Well, you're not a streamer. No, you've streamed before, so you should know it. Got any recommendations? Just look on the TwitchCon tag, James. If you're on Twitch, you can search on tags. I even have the TwitchCon tag on my stream right now. So if you click that, you'll, on Saturday, even tomorrow already, you'll find plenty of streams that are doing TwitchCon. Yeah, and the streamer orgies as well, so we can stream that. And yeah, then you can choose which stream you like best, because yeah, every streamer has their own style of streaming. Not everything will fit you. Give you a perfect stream. Why would I talk about Stream Buddy Toast? It's for streamers. You guys are all viewers. Well, most of you I think are viewers instead of streamers. So I feel like if there was an IRL streamer in the chat, I should know that they are an IRL streamer. An ex-streamer. I didn't know that, Salt. I never saw you stream. 10 p.m. yeah. Didn't change. I'm pretty sure it will be 10 p.m. The Virtuoso also left pretty well on time, so I'm sure in an hour from now we'll start seeing a movement on the ship. Oh. Hey, I saw your stream, Snipe. Don't call yourself ugly. Nobody should. Get out of here, Toast. That's actually why I was working on Stream Buddy. There's one annoying crash that happens once every full moon, so it's a rare crash, and I was looking into it. I may have actually found it. I don't know a solution yet. I may have found the cause. It's funny because you know what the cause is? It's people spamming too many emotes in a short amount of time that might cause it. You enjoyed it? Oh, I really enjoyed it as well. It was so quiet outside, and then it was really, really cool to see the ship up close. I was very happy that we streamed this morning. No, I mean like 3,000, 5,000 viewer chats, fast chat. I never had the error that occurs. It's mostly for bigger channels. And it's rare, it happens like once every full moon. There is one coming on Saturday, Sulzi, I think. And after that, there's plenty of cruise ships here. This is a very busy cruise port, actually. Well, it's a lot of the same ships rotating here as well. Like, I'm sure the Virtuoso will be back. I'm sure the Perla, like that's here now, will be back. Any hot tubs on the deck there? No inflatable hot tubs. Fat BMW. Oh, it's a Belgian. It's a Belgian inlander. Although I think the ship that comes on Saturday is a lot smaller, so. Still very spacey, the structure. So apparently it's a museum as well. Built by aliens. Yeah, that's the first thing everybody thinks. I also thought it initially. Last year they were building that thing, and I was like, are they building a water slide? But apparently it's a museum. So there it is. Also, this Dutch fella in the chat. I'm not sure if he's here. I saw the ship that is gonna sail from here to Terneuzen at the end of June. It's a really cool ship, actually. It has like guns on the deck and everything. It's a museum ship. I don't think we can see it. It's literally parked right around the corner there. Yeah, I can. I can just see the aft of it. So for the regulars, know that I had an offer to sail on a ship that is coming. No, that's a bridge. No, it's past the bridge, so yeah, I cannot see it. Never mind. Oh, should I do the sellout moment toast? If you're new to the stream, you want to support the stream, don't forget to follow and or subscribe on YouTube. We're closing in on that 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube, which was one of the goals we set for the year. I think we were at 920 something earlier today. So if you want to help out, you can always go subscribe on YouTube and smash the like button with a big hammer. Yeah, it was Dutch fella who said that maybe he could arrange something. So if that works out, I really need to meet the man, because I think he was going to come out today, but yeah, with the weather and the wind. Why that chip? Oh, that's a good command. I like it. So every AIDA ship has this this design of the eye and the mouth. But yeah, so the offer is to get on the ship here, and then I think it's just a one-day sail all the way to Terneuzen. So that would be absolutely amazing if we could do that and stream from it. We would basically be streaming on the river. Everyone is calling you an ex-streamer. How do you feel about that?
You can be an ex-streamer, but as soon as you hit the go live button, then you're a streamer again. So like, what's the cooldown period? I don't know.
When's the reset? The next season.
Gotta wait around, find out. Maybe it's today.
Maybe it's tomorrow.
Maybe it's never.
Hey, this is not Terneuzen. No, Han, we're going wild this weekend. We're in Rotterdam. Half a year. I feel like the guy that's standing next to me has been offline longer, though. Granted, he did get banned, so.
You know, sometimes it takes an event like that to make you rethink what you do.
Absolutely. What is that thing on the deck there? Oh, I think it's a boat. We always check those island ships for weird stuff on the back deck. We saw an inflatable hot tub on one of them.
Nice.
No, I wasn't talking about a car. I'm talking about like the little blue-white star thingy. I think it's part of the little boat. We have a guest. We do have a guest. He's been stalking me all afternoon. Nice to see you take a new streamer under my wings.
Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Oh my god. He came straight from the Russian gulag to Rotterdam.
I was not in Russia.
A lot of people thought you were, though.
Negative. If I was in Russia, I would have been streaming.
And you would now been in the gulag.
Maybe. Americans, I heard they're not very welcome there.
You never heard how Jay got banned? Ooh, that's a story solved. That's for another time. I may have been involved slightly.
You were there when it happened.
I was there when it happened, but I may have also caused it. I didn't do that broadcast.
Whatever. It's fine. Twitch is Twitch. Twitch will always be Twitch. Twitch is never going to change. It's how it is.
Indeed. Don't put all your eggs in the Twitch basket. That's chat while we are also live on YouTube. Ad-free. Didn't say that.
Ad-free for now. Until he monetizes the channel, then he's going to spam them, guys. Be careful. He's trying to lure you.
Don't say that. Is that a hotel building?
Which one? The one on the left?
Yeah, so next left to the massive structure.
Looks like apartment.
I've been looking at it for the past 2 days, standing here, and I was thinking, is this a hotel or not?
No, I don't.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Is it going by water taxi? No, he's in a dogging bush now. He's making sweet, sweet love to men in a parking lot along a highway. That must sound so weird for YouTube viewers. Yes, small talk champion. It is a holiday in the Netherlands. So I was initially gonna stream at the port area, but there was a music festival there because it's a holiday here. There was insanely a lot of wind. So yeah, we passed on that. Still a bit of wind. Look at the flags.
Is that a cow mural? What's over there?
Indeed, that's some beautiful cows you see there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why did they put cows there?
Maybe maybe it's a slaughterhouse.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, oh, nice little cow, I think.
That's so weird.
Hey, there's even more cows on the other side.
It's facing the water. Like, who's gonna see it except people on boats? And us.
We're making a point, especially for us.
Even we can't see it that well unless we have this super zoom camera.
Well, if you stand over there, it's fine.
Across the way?
Yeah, that's where I was standing this morning.
Oh, you were over on that side?
Yep.
Gotcha.
We saw them dock.
How'd the docking go?
It was exciting. Whew. It's very
massive docking?
Yes. Two big objects collided. It's very quiet on the river now. Yesterday we had more traffic. It's Dairy J.
You know, this piece, the blue on the bottom there, it reminds me of those old school paper cups. You know what I'm talking about?
No, that must
Maybe
be
it's an
American. Yeah.
I don't know. Are there any Americans in the chat who know what I'm talking about? There used to be a paper cups, and they had this blue design with dots and lines.
With lines, it does ring a bell to me. White, like stripes, straight.
I don't think it's a American thing though. I think that's like.
Maybe it is. It's like the red cups. That's also a very American thing.
That's American for sure. Red cups are American. The blue squiggly
vaporwave 80s cups.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Apparently,
it has a real name. Hold on, let me Google this, see if it's.
Somebody also said Dixie cups, jazz line design. Oh. Jazz X cups. I feel like you're making us Google something dirty, Bezzy. I don't trust you. When are you arriving, Bezzy? Tomorrow? Saturday?
Oh yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, indeed.
Have you seen these before?
No. Well, it does look like it. I need retro vaporwave.
Huh. I can't believe this has a name.
I can't believe Akandas knew the name.
Akandas knows a lot.
I mean, he used to work on a ferry ship, so he's my source of all ships.
The shipmaster.
The shipmaster. My voice is real weird. What's up, Hans? It is a weird voice. It's split in two. I have two personalities now.
How well can they hear me?
I think pretty well.
So can they hear like anyone else that's nearby?
Usually they can. So like you see when I talk, it goes up to like 12.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
so if you talk, it goes up to like 11. So it's pretty good. We can hear you fine. Yeah, there we go. Faintly.
Let me get closer to you, Wyvern. So what time is this thing supposed to undock?
In 1 hour from now.
We have to milk this for 1 hour?
No, we have to enjoy it for 1 hour.
When?
See, that's the difference between the streaming that you do and I do. I just sit here and enjoy the peace and quietness. You start a stream and you're like, let's do this.
For me to enjoy this right now, I need 2 more jackets.
You're cold. There's a reason why I was dragging this jacket all the way out here before I put it on.
Yeah, you're much better prepared than I am. You know, I don't even have a jacket.
Wait, you didn't bring any?
No.
Oh my god.
Because I went from Thailand to here.
Oh. And then you've been here for a week, didn't go outside at all?
Actually, I went outside every day, I think. At least once.
Which one will undock first, Hitch or the AIDA? I think the AIDA. Hitch is undocking tomorrow morning. Yeah, who doesn't bring a jacket to the Netherlands?
Why does it always rain here when I'm here? I thought it was summer.
Dude, so before you came here, it was like the driest period ever recorded for April.
Really?
Yes, there was like, everything was bone dry.
Oh my god.
There was even already like the farmers couldn't pump up water anymore in Belgium and stuff like that. You come, it starts raining, the wind picks up, the clouds come in. It's your
Actually,
aura, dude.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw salt, we were looking. That's why it's suddenly cold in Europe. Jay is back. Yeah, exactly, Cracky. That's exactly. There were over 60 days with 0 rain, exactly. So that's, in April it should rain quite a bit.
Is that just for like Belgium, Netherlands area or all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I think a lot of Europe. I think parts of Germany were also pretty dried out. You guys can shout at me if I'm mistaken. Just wear your thermal underwear. Unless it's above 20 degrees Celsius. I don't know. What does the temperature say, chat? You guys have the overlay.
I should have worn those too.
True. If you're too cold, you can go. You don't have to freeze your ass off for me for an hour.
I got nothing else.
Oh yeah, that's true. He can't go in his room. Otherwise he'll wake up.
I think she's just knocked out. I don't think she's gonna wake up for like 16 hours.
Damn.
I was expecting a text by now, but nothing.
We've got some chopper action coming in.
Chopper.
Oh, let's try to do the digital zoom. No, we lost him.
Lost him.
Come back.
Where is it?
Soon we'll lose him because he's getting too high. I can't.
Oh, wow, nice. Nope.
Oh, it's the cops again. Now we're gonna lose him. We ran out of space. I love the super zoom. There we go. Oh yeah, it's CXP01 again.
I once rode a helicopter in the Netherlands.
Oh yeah, Hitch still talks about that.
Dude, that was so much fun. It was a good time.
Well, could do it again.
That was one of the best events. I'll call it an event. It's not an event, but like, that was one of the best things I put together ever. It only cost me 1,500 euros.
St. Gregory, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for the support, man. Welcome back. I got a streamer with me that you may recognize. The helicopter stream was awesome. You mean the oh yeah. I thought my helicopter stream. I also had a helicopter stream.
What? When?
We just had a few Apaches fly over my head very low. So I was able to film that.
That's not a helicopter.
I also saw Chinooks. That's also no alerts. It's very quiet because it's quite busy here, Toast, and there's other streamers who are good at obnoxious loud sounds in public, but that's not what I do. The River Cruise Rotterdam. I wonder what this one does. Does anyone know what this one cruises? Like, where it goes? The Chinooks are pog. Yeah, the Chinooks were really cool to see. That was the same day as the Apaches, actually.
You know, I think chat doesn't get to see this portion of the stream. I'm going to post it in your Discord.
Me just sitting here pulling my little rubber band. They know I use a rubber band, so.
Where should I put it? In general or in sub only?
This guy. I think everybody who here's already got a subs gifted by me.
I just put it in general.
Freaking nuisance ship spotters. Jace farms. It never gets old. He hasn't lost his touch yet, that's for sure.
What do you mean?
The content brain or the subscription farming brain.
You know, I'm an old man now. It's not about the money. It's for the love of the game.
Spoke like a true retired streamer. Dude brought cheese.
I have a lot of snacks, dude. What do you mean?
Look at this guy. Oh, spectacular. It's crazy when it like slows down, it like completely tumbles into the water.
Yeah, can you even see over the, the hood when it's going like that?
It's like he's pulling a wheelie. Yeah, what a job, right, Hans? You get to do this every day. Just cruise with these little ships. It's cheap though. I looked it up now, so I know how it works. I might try it out to go back to the hotel after the stream. It's €5. It's nothing. The thing is you need to book it, and then they'll give you a time slot to see when they can come and pick you up. So we'll have to see if there's any...
Can they pick you up from anywhere?
So there's specific spots, but there's like 50 of them that they can go to.
Gotcha. I mean, we've seen them cross here since we've been here a ton of times. So this must be a popular pickup point.
Yeah. And there's the one over there, there's one over there. And then, yeah, we can go all the way around the corner there, and that goes to the hotel. Do we know why the cruise ship has lips on it? So all the, sorry guys, I was forgetting to film. All the AIDA ships, St. Gregory, have this design with the eyes and the lips. It's because it wants to give you kisses. Sweet kisses.
Dude, retro vaporwave. I think I'm gonna change my name on Twitch to that. What a cool name. Even better than Third Monitor.
AIDA. How would you pronounce it, E.G.? AIDA? I say AIDA. The inlander needs a photo. Oh. I'll wait until the cruise ship is. I'll do 2 pictures.
What happens when you take a photo for a stream?
So in this mode, they still have audio. I have other modes that would be better for making like proper pictures, but those will mute the audio so they don't hear us for a minute. Also, when this happens, to like go out of it. That's why I want a second camera, so I can make pictures.
Dude, your setup.
So
you don't need more than this,
no,
dude.
You know, there's a lot of plane spotters, and the Hamburg Haven Live guy as well has 2 cameras at all times. And then I have the HDMI switcher already. I just need a second camera. Hey Royal, good evening.
So one camera is just steady on something at all times? Or
it's
what?
mostly about the lenses. One will have like the very big zoom lens to go far, and then the other one will have a wider angle lens for when stuff is close.
Gotcha.
There's even one plane spotter that has 3 cameras. It's bonkers. He has like one tripod with 2 cameras side by side, and then a second tripod. And then he also has the audio setup that I want. So that man has a little pulley cart that he takes from his car to the spot.
I can just imagine Wyver now as he is forming the ideation process of ship spotting, finding other people, looking at what their setups are.
Isn't that how all streamers do it? They just look at each other and then you combine the best of both worlds. So this is another type of streaming though than what the whole mobile thing that we do. It's a whole different ball game. Like the focus here for me is on quality.
I actually have a new stream setup.
We have a TVU now, or what? Those are very popular, actually, the TVU app now.
Yeah, live view's getting dominated.
I know.
That's what happens when you're stale.
Yeah, I feel like LiveView used to care a lot about content creators, and they were like, nah, we'll just only do professional stuff now.
I mean, TVU is huge in the professional market too.
Yeah, but they are. It's like they're both doing the reverse thing. Like LiveView is caring less, and TVU is starting to pick it up.
Right.
Patrick from Hamburg Haven Live makes pictures with the same camera, but Rob, he often has 2 cameras as well, actually. So maybe it could be that maybe Sony does keep the audio as well. But yeah, there's a million ways to stream, of course. Oh, dude is gonna pick it up. Yeah.
also very windy right now. But this isn't windy enough for you to be like,
Dude, this is nothing with what I had today. I was walking back to the metro and I had to I was getting banged by the wind, so it was absolutely not enjoyable. Good point, Schnur, though. Continues to build stream setups during retirement. People think you're not really here. You're just an AI. That would actually be genius. If I use your AI voice to do as if you're here with me.
How can I prove that I'm not AI?
You can jump in the water.
Nope.
There's a nice ladder you can climb out of it after.
Nope. Who's cheering?
People who are happy. I called it yesterday. Jay was on your couch. False. He arrived today. So he was not on my couch. You didn't call it, Brian.
There's a ton of them.
Yeah.
There's 4 in my view right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's very popular here as a mode of transport. Meanwhile, Jay is standing here eating and eating and eating and eating. He's bulking up, chat. It's bulk day.
It's been a long time since I snacked. TBH.
You want that job? I gotta move here, Akandas.
What time does the sun go down?
9:50 today. So it will be getting dark as she leaves. Well, maybe she'll turn on her lights and then she'll look pretty. It's so funny how they completely slow down for the port portion.
What capacity does a cruise ship have to be to sail?
I mean, they're planned years ahead. I think you can already book cruises for 26 and 27, so all the routes are set.
So if they just don't sell and they're only at 20% capacity, they still go with it?
I think so.
There's no way, right? It would cost too much. They wouldn't make any profit.
I think there's also port reservations involved as well,
Yeah.
slots that they need to retain. So, yeah.
I haven't ever been on a cruise, but one day I would like to go.
This one, I think somebody looked at this morning, was 3,300 passengers fit on it.
3,300.
And then there's probably another 1,000 crew on it as well.
I was going to say, from looking at it right now, it feels like it would fit way more than 3,000.
The one that we saw yesterday actually could fit up to 8,000 people, including crew. So that's passengers and crew as a max capacity.
So the one yesterday was bigger?
Yeah, it was a bit wider and a bit longer. Not that much though, but it had a cool water park on the top. This one has a slide, but not a water park. Vegas hotels give out free cruises. That's how they fill them up. And sometimes ships have to be somewhere, so passengers are a plus. So yeah, for example, one we saw yesterday was in the Caribbean in the winter, because my mom took a cruise on that one in the Caribbean. And then it crossed the ocean in April. And now it's the whole summer in Europe. And then after summer, it will go back to the Caribbean.
How long does it take to get across the Atlantic?
2 weeks.
Do people also take that as a cruise?
So that is also sold as a cruise. I assume
Is
those.
that one cheaper?
Yeah, I was about to say, I assume those are less booked and probably a bit cheaper to do because there's almost no stops. They stop at the Azor, and at the Canary Islands, and then they're in Portugal.
I've heard some things that cruise ships won't allow you to bring Starlink on. Because they want you to use their internet and pay the hefty price.
It's hella expensive.
Yeah.
My mom bought it. It was super pricey.
And it's not even good.
Okay, so Akanda sees 4,350 bucks. So that's passengers and then another 850 crew.
950.
Oh, 950, yeah, numbers. I trust. He has a professional subscription to a vessel tracking website, so he has all the good info. So that is still in total just over 5,000 people, 5,500-ish. Cruise lines generally ban passengers from using Starlink devices on board. Most cruise lines have added Starlink and travel routers to their list of prohibited items.
Yeah.
If a passenger is found with such a device, it may be confiscated and returned after the cruise. That is bonkers, dude.
Isn't it nuts? I would love to go on a cruise, especially if it's cheaper. 2 weeks across from, you know, North America or South America or Central America to Europe. I think that would be so good, but only if I could have my Starlink.
You can pay for their internet.
Yeah, but usually that internet sucks even when you pay for it. That's what I've heard, at least. Maybe it's improved now because they
think it was
have Starlink packages or something.
Well, I guess my mom isn't a heavy internet user, but she said it was working well. But yeah, she's not gonna stream or anything on it.
Like, can I do a WoW raid from the middle of the Atlantic? That would be sick.
It would indeed be cool.
Can I do a live stream from my computer? I think that would be so cool.
What are they gonna do when Starlink comes on phones? Yeah.
They can't do anything.
Confiscate the phones. It's probably just like a last ditch effort to sell their internet. Thing is also with these cruises, most of the daytime they're docked in a city, so you'll have 4G anyways. And they sail during the night, so usually you're sleeping then, so
yeah,
it's not even that crazy. I have a hard time enjoying the idea of a cruise because it's a nightmare. I know what a nightmare it is to keep them looking fresh. You mean the food or the ship? Got another speedy boy. It's the only traffic we have right now, chat. Also, to the people watching on YouTube, you can also chat along. If you have questions, don't forget to type in the chat. We'll try to answer them. Side question. No, he doesn't. He didn't, Royal. No haircuts. Mrs. Wyver is now a hypnosis therapist, a professional, so. Although she still cuts my hair. But you need the consciousness, Royal. This is the Meta Maria. Some containers on her. I wish I knew someone. Oh, it's so convenient that she can cut hair. I haven't been to a hairdresser in like 20 years, 15, 20 years. It's so nice.
I always wanted to date a hairdresser. Now I'm stuck with a live streamer. The worst kind.
Which he has to do moderation duties for. The smallest Mars ship, it's not a Mars, it has a Mars container on it, but I'm curious when we will start seeing the new Mars containers, because this is still an old gray one. They've launched brand new containers. The #1 moderator on Kick, look at that. You have a reputation now. Aren't you a moderator in my channel as well? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
See, you're a moderator. That's what you do now.
Step out of line, or else.
Talking about kick chat, soon we'll dabble into the kick waters as well. We'll test out the water to see if there's any water for ship spotting on kick.
There is no testing. You should literally stream on every website that allows you to stream. I'm telling you. It's dumb not to.
First,
Even if it's one person.
First, I gotta arrange an extra destination this weekend, so.
You need 20 destinations.
Storm Chaser RL streams on all the platforms. Does he also do YouTube? Facebook? I know he does YouTube. Does he do Kick? When is TwitchCon? Exactly tomorrow's registration day, Isabella, and the convention itself is Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, this weekend basically. He even does TikTok. Does he get banned on TikTok, Salt? I'm curious, because our experience with TikTok streaming is that you get banned within 20 minutes.
He 100% gets banned, but he may have gotten an agent.
Oh, that will quickly...
Yeah, that will... You can get like...
If he drives while streaming, then he does, yes. Yeah, that's classic TikTok. That is nuts.
With TikTok, you can get like... I forget what they're called. But you can have someone that can make your account basically impervious
to like fake reporting, yeah.
Yeah. Or even because like a lot of the bans are just from AI.
Yeah, I mean it's a report and then AI just takes over, right?
Right.
But I've had a lot of requests to integrate TikTok in StreamBuddy, but I don't see the whole point. Everybody gets banned anyways. There's no decent API, so it's going to be another janky integration, just like Kick.
Yeah. I mean, StreamBuddy gives you the ability to use a different chat if you want, and there's other ways to
absolutely
do it. So
you could do a social ninja thing, for example.
I mean, that's what I would do.
How much does the service cost that you can get banned on TikTok?
I think you just have to like be a pretty big streamer, either on TikTok or another platform, and then reach out to one of the companies.
Or if you know someone. Hey, too awkward. Good evening. Looks like the river cruise is done. Everybody's off. Offloaded.
Where's the pancake boat?
It came by earlier. It was actually hella nice. Yesterday it came by very closely and the wind was in the right direction and you could smell pancakes.
Really?
Yeah, it was really nice. And then I was craving pancakes for 15 minutes after.
So this is the second year in Rotterdam. I think TwitchCon is going to be here next year too.
Correct.
Will I be here next year? And if not, should I go on the pancake boat this year?
You should. I'll join you on the pancake boat. We should eat as many as we can. Let's make a competition. There's a like a.
I'm too fat already, dude. I need to lose weight.
There's like that's because of all your moderator duties.
Actually, during the last 2 weeks, I have had the best diet and been the most active.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know why? Because whenever Mio's with me, all she does is eat.
And then you also have to eat.
And then tries to feed me.
And then get a water taxi and you throw it all up. See, there's actually a YouTuber, Beard Meets Food. He did the challenge on the pancake boat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a record now. I don't know how many he ate, but it was like a lot. But he was like making them like very. So there's like literally you get a pancake from a dish, and you can do all kinds of toppings that you want yourself. It's like a buffet. No shot you'll be here next year. I thought that of this year, and yeah, look where he is.
I mean, it just worked out. So it's so weird how it happens this way. Last year was kind of a troll, but this year actually was not trying to. I mean, I'm not going to go to TwitchCon. I'm just here to support and hang out with some people.
You mean for moderator duties?
You keep calling it that.
I just love poking you with it. And slow down. He's just here for the parties, chat. The free invite-only parties.
I don't even care about that. To be honest, I think that I'm not going to any of those.
Spoken like a true moderator.
Because Mio wants to just stream night. So she can't stream any of those parties.
No, but you can go. Or do you have to moderate?
I'm sure she'll want me to go stream with her. Maybe not. Maybe she wants to be alone. I don't know. Up to her.
You at least got to do the Sunday party, right? That's going to be the good one.
That one's streamable.
No.
No?
I don't think.
Isn't it in the open and like anyone can go in there?
No, it's a closed venue.
Which one are you talking about?
Unlimited IRL.
Oh.
That one is a closed venue. The NOT one you can just waltz in with your setup.
That one's Sunday too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw that challenge. He was nauseous for a day after viewing that amount. It didn't look that much. I think he went really hard on the toppings on the pancakes, Han. I think he could have eaten more if he didn't go as crazy on the toppings, but I guess then people would have been like, oh, you didn't do toppings. Slowly starting to see the light on her.
Yeah.
The LEDs, the RGB, the gamer boat. See if you guys can also see it already. Look at the pillars in between the rooms. I hope nobody goes out.
Naked.
Dude, this morning there were like 50 people in their bathrobe. They were just like, just waking up, standing on the balcony. Last year I had a room in the hotel behind the AIDA. Not coming this year. Too awkward. Hey, Mikey. But yeah, with this camera you can pretty much zoom in pretty much on anyone on this boat.
You are a peeping Tom.
Yeah, look at that. Like there's two people being there all romantic.
You know, Wyver, I don't want to say anything, but I once got banned for streaming people against their will for a week. So, you know, if I were you, I would be careful.
I don't know if this boat wants to be streamed. For all I know, they will ban me for that. You never know with Twitch. That's chat why I'm also live on YouTube. If Twitch ever bans me, you'll find me there.
I think that's the best reason to be multi-streaming.
Yeah, that's the main reason for me to be multi-streaming.
Because, like...
Is there still anyone in the hot tubs? Let's see. Oh yeah, have you seen that? So there's like an exclusive hot tub area all the way at the front there with the glass panels.
Oh, nice.
So those are actually like whirlpools.
Really?
You can even see the bubble a little bit.
And who's allowed to go in there? Anybody?
No, so only there's a few cabins that are front facing. I assume it's the line below.
Oh, are these like the most elite level suites?
It's very exclusive, yeah. So it's exclusive access to the front two whirlpools.
Wow. See, dude, I'll never be that rich in my life, but I would like to have something like that one day.
There's a YouTuber who does all these cruises and he does like the big suites. What's his name again? Trek Trendy, that's the guy.
Although, like, I will say in my streaming career, I have done some crazy luxurious stuff. Somehow, luckily.
Can I hear Jay? Yes, but it might be Jay, it might be an AI voice. We don't know yet. It's only 1,900 euros for 3 days in those suites that have access. It's not even worth it, a 3-day cruise.
Do you also get like private access to elite level meals and...
You probably have a different restaurant for that level of passenger, yeah.
1,900 euros for 3 days?
Dude, these cruises are crazy.
You know what's crazy? I am subscribed to a few subreddits about ultra rich travel.
Okay.
And so like there's threads about people like, oh yeah, should I spend $21,000 a night on this hotel in New York City? And then the other people are like, actually, I was super disappointed with the level of service.
So there's actually super rich, ultra rich people on Reddit typing their review. What the hell?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. The people are like, over the last 3 years, they hiked the price 20%, but you are not seeing that value. So I would go to this place instead.
That's nuts. There's Disney cruises that go up to like $30,000 for 7-day cruise.
Yeah. My brother's in-laws happen to be pretty wealthy. And so my brother got to go on the most elite Disney cruise.
Did he have the chimney suite? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
There's something really funny on Disney ships. So they have like a very unique suite, like very elite, in one of the chimneys. So interior it would be like up there somewhere.
Really?
But Disney has starting to smoke. She's gonna start. Anyway, but like the front is all open and glass. And so in your super expensive suite, you look out over the pool bar, but the pool bar looks straight into your living room that you have on the ship. How exclusive is that? If you walk around naked in your own room, they'll see everything.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a design flaw on the Disney cruise.
So my brother got to go with his wife, my 2 nephews, and then their grandparents.
Damn.
On the, like, I think it was probably one of those ones, the 30K, whatever. He didn't have to pay, so he was just like, hell yeah.
All these people doing cruise. I had somebody in my chat that was going to do a cruise on Disney as well this morning. We have several people who've been on ships like these. Stop making me jealous, guys. Orange needs a photo. This one? Okay. So there's this tracking website that you can submit your photos to. Membership.
How many photos are you at?
There we go, Toast. I still need to upload the ones from the last stream as well, last weekend.
Every time I get an alert on my phone, I'm just like, oh, is it her?
You're so anxious.
I am anxious. Look at these ducks. What kind of birds are those?
Are those Canadian goose? No. We have a little...
I've never seen the colorway like this.
A little moment of bird spotting. Somebody in chat will know what they are. Come on, chat. I know there's some Twitchers in the chat, so...
They're pretty though, those colors are crazy.
Looks like a grouse, but bigger. The Egyptian goose, we'll see if a few more people confirm that. Nederlands, koolgaans, yeah, that's probably South African, Sulzi. It's a penguin. A Nile or Egyptian goose. Okay, I think we're getting close to, yeah. Okay, a Nile or Egyptian goose.
You got Egyptian geese all the way up here, huh?
Yep, they got lost. Oh, it just thought the Nile, like the river. Just thought, why does it have two? Yeah, Nile, okay. Gotcha.
Speaking of cheap beer, I tried to drink a beer before we started this stream. I walked all the way to the grocery store.
Mikey, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for the support. 24 months. Look at that.
2 years.
That is a long time, Mikey. Thank you. Mikey, were you coming to TwitchCon or not? I heard you say it in Hitch's chat, but I'm curious.
Can someone tell me why Albert Heijn doesn't have cold beer? What is up with that?
Guess the
Netherlands, what are you doing?
They're not as degenerate as you think they are.
Isn't that crazy?
But the hotel lobby has insanely good beers.
They must be all Belgian.
They have the triple Carmelite. That's all I need.
One of those can knock you out.
Well, yeah, it woke me up. The one beer I had yesterday woke me up at 5:30 a.m. But hey, we were able to stream the arrival of this beauty. No worries. Does that mean no, you're not coming, or? Albert Heijn has chilled beer? Well, Jay couldn't find any.
No, they only had one refrigerator, and in that refrigerator was Heineken and Desperado.
Yeah, that's both.
Otherwise, everything else was just up on the shelves.
Heineken equals kidney pain in the morning.
I don't like Heineken.
Every time I drink Heineken, my kidneys hurt the day after. It's the morning after, every time.
But I haven't had a beer in a while.
Yeah, the beer I had yesterday was the first one in over a year, I think. So yeah.
Wow, he's back on the.
I was trying to follow a bird, but
he quit. Now he's got to go to AA again.
Nah, not at all. All right, another half an hour chat, and it should be out of here. So it's not gonna reverse like the one that we saw yesterday. Oh no, the message. Hey, where are you? I'm hungry. Feed me.
Actually, these are all Kick notifications. Kick notifications work so well. How do they have it figured out better than Twitch?
What doesn't work for Twitch notifications?
Yeah, sometimes they're late.
I think it's user error most of the time. For me, it always works. I never had issues with Twitch notifications. So you hate that sense notification sound? Yeah, it's so generic. I do agree with that. I changed mine.
I'll turn it down. I had it on because
He needs to be ready.
I was trying to make sure I was ready for the text message, but she's asleep. I'll stop messing up the vibes of the stream.
I always have my sounds off, but if it's on, then it's the Power Rangers communicator. Do 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 do.
Why do you have the Power Rangers?
I found it funny to do that one. Because at one point I had the Samsung watch. I was trying to do some stuff for StreamBuddy on it.
Yeah.
So then I had then I could do my watch like a communicator from the Power Rangers. And it was silly like that. The Hitch waiting room? No.
So you get YouTube viewers, but they chat a lot less.
A lot less, yeah.
Gotcha.
They mostly enjoy the streams in silence. Also, the YouTube viewer count doesn't update as regularly.
Yeah.
Because if I do it too much, YouTube will blacklist my IP for a few hours, and I won't be able to fetch anything.
YouTube watchers don't even want to hear you talk, probably. They just want to watch the vibes.
Too awkward.
So this doesn't charge, it just goes down?
Yeah, so there's just a big battery out the back here. I can also run it from does it have USB? No, right? I can charge it to this barrel as well, just directly power it. But this thing goes like 4, 5, 6 hours, so.
Gotcha. So this indicator is actually just showing you this battery?
Yes, okay. Correct. And it does help me with the grid lines, and there's all kinds of options on this thing as well. Like you can do all kinds of stuff on LUTs, but I don't use any of it. I just wanted a bigger screen.
No LUT.
Another option would actually be to replace this with the YOLO Live thing, the YOLO box. Because then I could use the YOLO box as an HDMI switcher and the whole control actually. But it's so expensive as well. My chat experience is 2 out of 10 here. Although Bruce, you mostly chat on YouTube these days if I'm streaming. Come on, viewers! If you are enjoying this, please hit the like button. Yeah, chat. If you're watching on YouTube, or even if you're watching on Twitch and you want to help the stream out, you can just sneak your way onto the YouTube. The link is in the chat now, and you don't just gently click it. You literally smash it. You smash the like button.
Does that even help?
Yes, it does help other people find the stream. That's the most important function, actually.
Likes are the most important.
Yeah. Likes help if you get a lot of likes, then your video will be recommended more to other people who like similar things to the ones who, there's a whole algorithm to it, but it works.
Gotcha.
This cruise ship again? Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna have to do some YouTube live streams one day, so I'm learning the ways from you now.
what I learned just that works well for YouTube is just every hour I just ask like, if you're watching and you like it, don't forget to subscribe, it's free. Because that's funny, a lot of people don't know that subscribing to a channel on YouTube is free. They think it's paid. So it's actually something that I mention and it works.
Are you gonna put memberships on?
It's something.
No. When your YouTube gets monetized.
I already have memberships.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
I
get.
thought you had the
you get
1,000.
No, that's the ad stuff.
Oh. How many members do you have?
4, 5.
Nice.
Like those are the memberships that came through yesterday. So somebody even shows them.
Okay.
And the super chats are also enabled.
None of my channels have memberships enabled yet.
Why? What are you waiting for?
You know what I'm waiting for. Oh my god, I think I just broke my phone. Oh, okay. I'm not pulling it out anymore.
Yeah, you get memberships at 500 subscribers on YouTube, and you can get ad monetization at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And with the memberships come then also the emotes in the chat. So they also have emotes, and they do have also the badges.
Gotcha. So you get like, man, you get a lot of viewers, dude. Even you have under 1,000 subs, and you can get 60 viewers right now and more.
I've had streams where I had over 100 on YouTube.
That's crazy.
That's why I say, like, if the stream that I had over 100 concurrent viewers on YouTube was a lot of likes on it. So likes do really matter to like get your stream out there. 50 likes now. Oh, that's awesome, guys. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that.
You got a ton of people helping you out.
Do you have a thing to say? I actually had. I still have to implement it. I've made a little animation of a ship that sails on the screen, and then it drops a subscribe button, and then it sails away.
Gotcha.
To remember. But I found it a bit cheesy, so I haven't done it yet.
Royal hates YouTube. He keeps spamming this to me.
The auto catch-up. I've never had that issue, Royal. I think it might be a user error. Liked and subbed on you. Thank you, Drew.
AKA, you are dumb.
All right, chat. We are approaching the time of the evening. I already see the chimneys are purring with some glorious fresh air for the city. Not sure if I can see a little bit. You can see the heat.
It was darker before when we were filming it.
They're starting up, so they're starting the engines. I don't see anyone on the mooring lines yet, so soon.
So if you open a YouTube stream, you can just be behind sometimes? Then what? You have to just refresh and that will catch you up?
It's possible, but you can just press that live button. So if you have a YouTube stream at the bottom, there will be like a little live thingy.
Yeah.
The letters. If you click that, it will jump to the live again.
Have you seen how it works on Kick?
No.
Because they have live rewind too, right?
Yeah. You know.
So if you just go into a stream and then you go back.
Mm-hmm.
You already see it here, but it has the go to live. And then
so on YouTube it's called live, but it functions exactly the same. Yeah.
Gotcha. It's so convenient. How does Twitch not have this?
You can, on YouTube it's the same. Okay, you can tell it's behind when there's no red dot anymore next to the live.
Ah.
YouTube is always. I have a bit of a bigger delay on YouTube, but that's on purpose, big junkie,
Why
big
is
PC
that?
junkie. Because there's more redundancy if the server has a little blip.
Gotcha.
Although now with the cloud server, I should be able to turn it down to the ultra low latency. Also things like
you change that on this YouTube setting.
yeah, there's other benefits and downsides of changing that setting as well. I believe if you do the ultra, like the low, the most latency, you can get subtitles generated automatically, stuff like that.
Look at this.
Hey Azure Lady, good evening.
Twitch support is answering tickets with AI tools. They copy and pasted. They copy and pasted this by accident.
Oh my god, that's funny. Well, we already knew that.
I mean, we didn't know, but we heavily assumed. Now we have proof.
Even their partnership applications is AI. I mean, they might not admit it, but it is. Yeah, if you just click live, you're always synchronized again. Also for the people who are just watching and are not really interacting with the chat or anything, for them it doesn't even matter that they're lagging behind a little bit. They're just enjoying the views, the stream.
If you're lagging behind though, you still see the live chat, right?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, that's true. Yep. Even if you're like rewinding all the way back to the beginning, you'll still see the live chat.
I mean, I could see how it would be easy to misplace that you're not live. Like you rewinded for some reason to see something or paused, whatever, and then you're kind of just forgot that you were live
Yeah.
until something happens where it's like jarring. You answered a question or something.
I had it.
Sequence.
Actually, Paul Denino watches my streams. I have one regular YouTube viewer. He's not here today, but his username is Paul Denino. He literally watches my streams very religiously in the weekend, actually.
Oh, nice.
So Paul is a big fan of me.
Paul
and-
Denino.
And he was really struggling with the. Sometimes I was answering a question. His reply came like 5 minutes later or something. I was like, "Oh, you're behind, my dude."
Really?
How far can a water taxi take you? It's pretty much the center and a little bit outwards. There's 50 pickup and drop-off points in Gregory. I actually might try to get one when we're going back to the hotel, because there's a drop-off point right next to our hotel. So
Dude, one day you're gonna have like 5,000 people watching you do this. It's gonna be crazy.
we'll see. Oh, the AIDA has a.
There's blue lights on now.
Yeah, she turned on her name lights. So yeah, guys, she's sailing to Hamburg. So I feel like you can probably catch her arriving maybe tomorrow morning or leaving Hamburg tomorrow evening on Hamburg Haven Live's stream. If you speak German, definitely check out his stream as well, because yeah, the quality of his streams is up a notch. He's even trying out 4K streaming at some events on YouTube.
I think I finally broke my phone.
Again? Why do you keep fiddling with the little stick thingy? Do you
It's
use
just
that?
No, but it's just something I fiddle with
Yeah.
sometimes. Actually, all the time.
That would be sad if your phone breaks because of the fiddling with the little sticky. How long is the voyage? So just a day, Azure. Well, actually just through the night. So by tomorrow morning, probably by tomorrow afternoon either. Yeah, they'll be in Hamburg. That's where they're going. So how most of these cruise ships work, if you're new to this, is they are in port for a day, so people can go off the ship, do excursions or day trips. In the evenings they leave. During the night when you're sleeping, they're sailing, and by the time you wake up, you'll be in a new city, a new place to explore. Every once in a while you do have a sea day, so then they'll be at sea for an entire day, but they do tend to limit those days for obvious reasons. The yellow jetties are the water. Yeah, indeed, the yellow jetties are the water taxi stops. I wonder how late they go, actually. You sailed into Amsterdam a few years ago on a cruise. It was cool going through the lock. Oh yeah, you have to go through a lock for Amsterdam. For this one, it's just straight out to the sea, no locks.
Ian, imagine watching me for years through India and you can't handle it. Come on, buddy.
He was in my chat yesterday, so apparently he ate a bunch of street food, no issues. He ate it at his 5-star hotel, he got sick. What are the odds, dude?
I mean, no, everything is dangerous there. You can't just, even the 5-star hotels, you gotta be careful.
Hey Kyber, good evening. Welcome. You're all still in time for the departure. 10 more minutes, I think, and then we'll see her get out of here. She has definitely started her engines already.
How come we get a fetching all the time like this?
It's a bug with IRL Toolkit. So the way the bitrate for IRL Toolkit is through OBS WebSocket. I need to look into it. I only discovered it because I switched to IRL Toolkit, which makes me aware that probably nobody uses IRL Toolkit with StreamBuddy, or at least not the features to connect.
I was.
Because I can even now use all the buttons. I don't need to use the dashboard if I don't want to. The only annoying thing is that sometimes, because yeah, the server always has to start up. and then it needs a bit of time to find a connection to OBS. He brought my million. He brought his 1,000,000 points J3Z shirt to India.
I was almost there. Timing didn't work out though. Ian likes going to war-torn countries, apparently.
Is it still going on there now, or
Nah, it's
quiet down a bit?
It's cooled down.
Okay. So
Ian, let me know if Starlink works in Nepal.
So you're going to India next week. When you surprise the ship blinks, now it's gonna blow you a little kissy, Azure Lady. That's why it has the lips.
You have Stream Elements inside your YouTube. Does it do a good job of tracking like the things that come through, memberships, subscribers, or no?
I use the overlay thingy. So this is an overlay from Stream, so that works pretty well. I have yet actually to build integration into this event list, because once you see through this filter is just directly in StreamBuddy.
Right.
But I need to build a whole system. It's a bit of work to connect multiple Stream Elements instances. So that's a to-do thingy. Many to-dos in my life. This is one of them.
I mean, we found out the hard way that the Kick integration with Stream Elements is not very good yet.
It's not good? Yeah, but YouTube, the only thing that you have is that the bot was a bit finicky to set up. You need to make it a moderator in your channel to begin with. And then sometimes it will show up like after 5-6 minutes of streaming. Because just like if you use StreamBuddy for YouTube, you also need to manually connect to the YouTube when you start a stream.
Right.
Because YouTube has no trigger to tell any service, hey, that stream went live. So you need to check. When it rains in Hamburg, Hamburg Haven Live is rarely streamed. Let's hope it stays dry. Yeah, it would be cool if we could see the ship leave here and then Buddy can film it arriving. Jay, it's very cold.
I have to walk around.
He's gonna start doing a workout here to stay warm.
Does this guy know of your existence?
Oh yeah, I've talked to him a lot. The overlay thing that I use, and I'm not sure if you've seen it. You've probably seen it already.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've shared it with him, so he's also using it now.
Oh.
And he'll probably come out to the river, the Westerschelde, at some point this year or next year. So we'll collab at some point.
Collaboration for ship spotting? Holy moly.
The thing is, of course, he streams in German, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but there's tons of German speakers in here already. I can count a bunch of them.
But yeah. And we say moin if they arrive. Moin. I'm practicing my German because of them. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Oh.
Herzlich willkommen in dem Stream.
Actually, I need to learn a little bit of Mandarin.
Mandarin, out of all things.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say I need to be a little bit Russian.
No.
Or Indian.
No. I need to learn a little bit of Mandarin.
You're going to conquer China then?
Conquer?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like with your stream?
I have some plans.
Not bad. Dankeschön.
Which would require me to know a little bit of that.
Well, time for that Duolingo sponsorship.
Duolingo sucks. Remember when I had a Duolingo sponsorship?
Mm-hmm.
That was so long ago.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know we're getting old.
Dude, I am old.
Hey, Brian. Woo. Bier Herr, oder ich fall No, Goat Farmer, you lost me. The poker sponsorship was the best. I remember winning one of those tournaments.
Poker sponsorship was good.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of fun and I made a lot of money.
Brian, you gotta share your name, dude. There's 2 Brians. You gotta accept that. Have you been staring at the ship for the last 12 hours? No, just the past hour and a half. That would be crazy if I would stream like the whole day just standing here waiting for it to leave again.
Delayed 3 hours.
I mean, it can be delayed. For all we know, there's a day trip that got into a traffic jam or anything, and they need to wait on a whole bus of people. If it's like 2 or 3 people, they might just leave them behind, though. There's plenty of shorts on the internet that show people running to a cruise ship as it sails away. I mean, you cannot keep a boat of 3,000 people waiting for two people who can't read a clock, right?
Right. But they've sailed away with all their stuff.
The thing is then they need to find a way themselves to make it to the next port, and then they
Right.
can board again. That's usually...
Yeah, but if you're in Europe, that's not that big of a deal, right?
No, I mean, it's Hamburg, so you could probably take an overnight train or something. It does happen. Oh, yeah, it does happen. New record? What do you mean, Toast? What did we break for records?
Latest stream.
Yeah. New.
It's already 10?
Welcome to Europe, where it's light
What
until
the
10.
heck? 10 o'clock? What are we doing out here?
Oh, the latest stream that I've done. I remember that 24-hour stream that I did. I streamed through the whole night then. So, in theory, not the latest that I've ever streamed. It is the latest that we've ship spotted, but
24-hour stream. Is that the stream where you were in the...
never again, dude. Oh yeah. They're gonna make they're gonna detach the lines. The guys are arriving there. Oh, they're already working on it actually. They're releasing the tension. So that man is now gonna throw that rope into the water. Yeet. Some cruises have helipads. That sounds very expensive though. Might be cheaper too. This one doesn't have a helipad though. Maybe they can winch him down. Bring back the little house? Absolutely not. There's 2 more ropes, I think, attached, chat. Unless there's even another one behind the mouth that we cannot see. And once all of those are detached, oh, we got a side-by-side shippy. Hey, these are MSC ships? The MSC Maria and the MSC Dirk. Are these MSC owned? MSC is one of the massive container shipping companies. Those are also the 400-meter ones that we often see on the Westerschelde.
Container ship monopoly company.
There's a few big ones, but MSC is the biggest for Antwerp. The Mediterranean Shipping Company.
You're telling me this is where all the drugs come from?
Most drugs, I think, in Antwerp come through Maersk, honestly, because those have the ships that come from the South America.
Ah, okay.
They have docked together, Maria and Dirk. It's really cool though. There's this one ship and there's just a barge attached next to it. It's dragging that along. What does TEU mean? TEU stands for 20-foot unit container, Brian. So basically, one TEU is that small thing you see there in the middle. The bigger ones, like the yellow ones, is a 40-foot container, so that is 2 TEUs. Why do they measure ships in TEUs for capacity? It's basically because some bays can only fit a 20-foot container like this one, but of course a 40-foot bay can fit just 2 smaller ones. There you go. That's the whole explanation. Brian, that you still don't know that after watching all my streams. Unacceptable. I would know where the drugs come from. I just see that only Maersk ships come from South America directly to Antwerp, so I can only assume. Boing keks.
Dude, if I type in YouTube chat, will it show that I'm like verified creator?
Not in this app.
No. Let's try.
I don't have a badge for it. I would be very surprised. It could, but then it would surprise me.
Oh, it's getting windy, chat. It's getting so windy.
The base in the bow specifically only fit 20, yeah.
Oh my god, I look so bare.
Does it show in there?
No, it doesn't.
No. You're just a pleb.
How can I change it so it shows like a check mark?
You can't?
I don't know.
I don't think that's a feature. Although I think if you're like a very, because I'm also partnered. I'm also a YouTube partner. I think there's like a step above.
You do not have a check mark, do you?
No. But it does say welcome to the YouTube partner program, and I registered.
Hold on. What does mine look like then?
Do you have a check mark? I don't think you have it. Don't think you have it. Maybe you have
I guess
to
it
check.
doesn't work.
I think it's like a very established creators that get it.
That's BS.
All right, chat. We're about to see the AIDA depart. Too bad the colors really don't translate on the camera, because we can kind of nicely see the lights of her. Maybe if I do some color correction, let's see. No, that just makes it dark.
Yeah, you can see the lights better though.
A little bit, yeah. It also makes it a bit darker. Let's just keep it on normal mode.
It's getting so cold.
You need gloves? I have gloves.
Gloves ain't gonna help with nothing, dude. I need a beanie.
Let's see. Oh no, that's a blue ship. Cloudy.
Wait, how late does the metro go here?
Midnight.
Okay.
And then on weekends even until like 1, 2 a.m. Sorry, chat, I'm messing around a bit. Sorry, I was mucking about. Okay, there you go.
What if this thing doesn't set sail?
They just released the mooring lines,
So that signals that it's gonna go
Yeah.
no matter what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise it will just start floating towards the bridge. that will be New York all over. Although I think this one would just take out the bridge.
Oh yeah, look at ice. That bridge could not handle this thing.
Let's see the weight on this one. So just 300 meters long, 37 meters wide. There she is, summer dead weight, 9,200 tons. That's her summer dead weight. The gross tonnage is 125,000, but that's just a number, that's not tonnage. That's the clock, yeah, there's a church clock here that was dinging. It's 10, so she's about to leave, I guess. We'll see if we can see someone on the bridge getting ready. Surprised Hitch didn't want to, a bit disappointed also, Hawks. I really was hoping that Hitch would wanted to spoon with me. There's definitely activity on the bridge.
I think Hitch slowing down like 30 minutes away from Rotterdam is dumb.
He wants to arrive on registration day.
It doesn't matter when he arrives.
It's his mojo.
It's not mojo.
I understand it. You want to do things a certain. Oh, now you can see the lights pretty well. Look at that, chat. Very pretty.
Arriving today or tomorrow makes zero difference in anything.
Whoa, Jay is there. Yeah, I found him on the streets. I picked him up. It matters to Hitch, exactly. I have all weekend to spoon. No, that's not true. I would have an exclusive night of spooning with Hitch tonight. Because Sarah will arrive tomorrow as well, and then he'll spoon with her.
Nobody ever asks who wants to spoon with Jay.
He could have been here spotting ships with us.
Yeah,
exactly. We probably would have been drinking beers or something if he was here. I wouldn't probably be standing here.
It's funny you say that, Ian, because outside of me, Hitch is the next, sometimes even worse than me. So that's an interesting comment.
We're fuming. Oh, look at all the people on the. Yeah, they're all ready for the departure.
Is that like a thing when you're on a cruise? You want to be outside when we take off?
It's pretty. Because at some point they'll start moving and they'll just see the city flow by. Also, it's a very interesting journey all the way up to the coastline. There's a lot to see.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. They're probably prepared with jackets and stuff, I assume.
58,000 horsepower. There's 58,000 horses in the belly of the ship.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Get a hot chocolate milk?
No. I'm gonna hitchhike to TwitchCon.
In the US. The market is open now.
If Hitch doesn't do it, me or someone I know will do it. Is it starting to move?
Yep, she's moving.
Yep.
Here she goes, chat. I wanted to zoom in on the window for a minute. Oh, look at that. Look at the lobby. All the lights.
Ooh, it looks nice in there.
Oh, yeah. A lot of these ships have like a big promenade on the inside. With all like shops and restaurants and stuff and entertainment.
I don't think there's any way that Ginny would ever do that.
You can't wait for the J hitching arc. Your next arc.
I mean, it's funny. No one does what Hitch does. There were a few that attempted it.
He said it during his trip as well. Like still nobody else is doing it. Wow! Look at the lights.
Wow.
Oh, you guys cannot see it. I need to zoom in a bit.
Oh, there they go.
It's like the party lights when it leaves. That's
Hey,
cool.
look at us. We're leaving.
Oh, even the at the back there. Yeah, that's where the party is at. That's actually the pool area.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
So it's indoor
neat.
pool?
Yeah, there's a hood on it, so they can, when the weather's not as great. I have to say, like, I liked the Virtuosa yesterday, but this ship looks a lot more fun with all the RGB. It's just something to it. You want me to turn down the exposure again? I can try, but I don't think. I feel like it just makes it very grim and dark. Although you see the lights better, so let's maybe keep it here for a minute. It does add a vibe to it.
Also, Hitch will never do hitchhiking in like Southeast Asia.
It's too warm.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Well, he tried. That was short-lived.
Yeah, what was it, like 5
Another
days?
issue that he had there with hitchhiking is that everybody was just picking up on motorbikes. He was like sitting on the back of small motorbikes all the time. Like, I mean, there's a lot of motorbike action in Southeast Asia, a lot less cars. Very pretty indeed. He keeps saying maybe in dry season. It was also wet season when he was there, that is true.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be there when it's humid. Are you crazy?
Didn't it just arrive? That was like, how many hours? 12 hours ago or something. 13 hours, 14 hours ago, Steph brother.
But the one from yesterday was facing the opposite direction.
Yep.
So do they decide like,
It
oh, we're
depends.
going to pull in now and...
It depends on the tide. So the tide was right this morning to already do the turn when she came in, so that's why she came in backwards. And now, straight out now. Oh, what is happening over there? All kinds of lights in there.
There's a bunch of people in the front.
Oh yeah, indeed. Oh, that's cool. You can stand all the way at the bow. Oh, that's really nice. There's
That's VIPs only.
somebody in the pool while it's moving away. Oh no, there's like a guy.
And their kid?
What?
Was that a kid?
No.
That was a guy and he picked a kid out of the water.
Oh, did he?
I think so.
I like how slow they have to move in the beginning for maneuvering. If a ship like this goes at full speed, it can take up to 30 minutes to come to a full stop.
Yeah. Well, even at this speed, if it hit one of these small boats, they'd be trashed.
Oh yeah, that boat would just go underneath it. They wouldn't even notice it. Oh yeah, Hamburg, they do ship horns. So yesterday we saw the MSC Virtuosa leave Reptina and it also didn't honk. So maybe they're not allowed to do it in Rotterdam. That would be fun though, if they would do the little honk thingy.
Yeah, what's the deal with this hatch? It just stays open the whole
No,
time?
no, it closes once they're out.
So what is it for now, though?
Condos will be able to explain better. I've read it, but I forgot. It has a use. These, we're talking about these hedges, Acondas. You probably know. So they're also used for like communicating with the shore when they're docking.
Gotcha.
But they have multiple uses, I believe. Hey, Downward Dog, Jay. Yeah, I've created his voice in AI, so I don't feel as lonely while I'm streaming. Hey, Omal. Where's the Ida going? She's going to Hamburg tonight. Oh, look at those lights flicker. That's beautiful. It's easier for the crew to see things and throw heaving lines from there. Yeah, there you go.
So they leave it open until they get out to like open water, or what? Like,
I think a little bit further down the river, they'll start closing it. Maybe they leave it open now if they need to do an emergency return or something.
wow, we got 89 people watching on YouTube and 231 people watching on Twitch. Is that right?
That is right.
You're famous, dude.
Nah, the ship is famous. I love the light situation. It looks so cool.
Wyvern, in 1 year, you're gonna have 10,000 viewers.
This guy.
This is crazy. I'm gonna start ship spotting now.
There's some absolutely massive ship wharfs in Korea.
Oh, really?
It's one of the bigger shipbuilding countries in the world. After China, I think the second biggest.
Not to be rude, but I don't know if this is my thing.
I know it won't be your thing. You don't have the patience for this. I have 5,000 passengers watching me. They'll close the forecastle platforms, the front platforms, once they're out at sea. Okay, so and the anchors are secured.
It's called a forecastle platform.
Oh, dude, there's so many nautical maritime terms. It's crazy.
And it's one on each side of the.
Yeah, there's on both sides one. It's very crowded on the bow. That's a cool spot to stand, though. I would love to stand there while she's out at sea.
Yeah, the reason I want to learn Mandarin is so I can start ship spotting in China.
Hey, thank you, Ferry and Music Norwegian. Thank you for the sub.
Is it time to ask for subs again?
Oh, there it is, the forecastle. Oh yeah, I should do the one final call out for today. Is that Jay? Yes. Everybody's like, if you're new to the channel, you like all the ship stuff, we do this every weekend, so don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Maybe also smash that like button for the Twitch viewers. Don't forget to drop that follow. Thank you.
Dude, everybody's out on their balcony watching.
It's a very, I mean, it's one of the reasons why you do a cruise, right? You want to sail a bit. After this, they're going to bed.
The thing is, like, okay, I get it. Sailing from city to city. Mm-hmm. But, like, for me, I feel like if I want to do something like this, then I would want to see something more natural when I'm taking off. Like, they have the Alaska cruises, right? Those are famous in America. Something like that, maybe? I don't know.
I looked into, the one that I looked into was Scandinavia, so we go all the way along Norway.
That's, dude, that would be sick.
Yeah. I think also it's because I live in Western Europe that the destination that this one does would not, the current cruise it's doing would not appeal to me.
Right. This one looks nice, though.
Yeah. I like the Virtuosa, but this one looks a hell of a lot better with all the light situation. Even there's like a big blue dome now. That's probably the big atrium. You can see all the people on board. It's so cool.
This is the lobby, you said?
Yeah, I think that's like the entrance area.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm assuming stuff now. What is the max zoom? That was the max zoom. What I was doing. Look at that. There's a real disco party going on there.
There's a bunch of kids in that pool right now who don't give a damn about this thing taking off.
Disco swimming. I mean, the ship yesterday that was leaving had like a soccer match playing while it was leaving.
Is there a casino on this ship? There's got to be, right?
Probably a small one.
Restaurant?
Yeah, or some bar type thing for sure. So cool to discover all the little hidden sections. See all the people on the deck. That's definitely a bar at the back. We saw that this morning. Oh, there's a guy with a GoPro 360 or Insta360 stick. See that?
Yeah.
Wait, chat. We're going closer. We're going to see if it's an influencer. Maybe it's a YouTuber. Oh, I see the stick. It's a bald.
That bald guy.
It's a bald. He's being filled as well, so they might be influencers. Okay, enough invading people.
Forcibly streaming people against their will again.
It's gonna get me banned.
Typical what is it called? Westerfield? How do I say it?
What?
The YouTube channel name?
Westerschelde.
Westerschelde.
Live.
Westerschelde Live. Typical Westerschelde Live.
Look at the American trying to pronounce a Dutch word. It's a difficult word for... Oh, that's true, Gavin. It wasn't completely dark when the Virtuosa left. No, that is true. That's fair.
We also have turned down the exposure or whatever, right?
Yeah, but I think I can... Oh, there's a button. I think I can put it back to normal. No, it doesn't. It's not as moody. Let's keep it at this. All right, full thrust ahead. Oh, mosquitoes are coming out.
He got a mosquito in his eye?
Yep, or a little fly at least. Actually, funny story. After my, you guys also haven't heard this yet. After I was done streaming this morning, the arrival of this ship, I was walking back towards the metro. A crow attacked my head multiple times. I scared. First, he flew like very low over me, screeching. I was like jump scare. I had my hoodie on because it was raining, and then he came back, and I literally felt him like tap my head. I was like, "What the hell?" And he kept doing that like 4 or 5 times. I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bird?" I was like literally running with my hands over my head, like, "Leave me alone."
Oh my god!
It was Hitchcock for a moment. I even did a Google search why crows do that, because they shouldn't be doing it, apparently. So I must have pissed them off just walking there or something. It was really weird.
Crows shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh. We got kids on the frame?
It happens.
Banned again?
You must have, yeah, so they either do it if you're near their nest, or if they had bad experiences with the people in the past, they remember.
Yeah, they're smart.
Because I was wearing a black hoodie, so maybe something happened in the past. They're very intelligent. The mad crow disease, that's the other option that it was
crow disease.
It was just diseased, which is why it was doing the aggressive behavior.
Mad crow disease.
Wow, look how many people are on the deck there. That is a lot of peeps.
What's the best cruise I can get for the cheapest amount of money in the world?
I mean, the best cruise I think is probably the Of the Seas, the Caribbean cruises.
And they're
Icon of the Seas is the biggest cruise ship in the world as well in size. And they're now testing. They've just did sea trials on the new one, Star of the Seas. So they keep building them. But those are absolutely nuts. Like the whole backside is open. There's theater. It's nuts.
Your delay is so small. Because I asked that question, I feel like people instantly
it's like
answered.
The usual 7 seconds.
No way. It was way faster.
Okay, chat, let's do a big delay test. It's been a while since we've done this, so for the new people, I'm gonna say a word, I'm gonna count, and you guys type the word in chat. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, cat. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. 5?
It was at 5, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
Fast.
5 is good. Yeah.
Why is it so fast?
I don't know.
Do you have some crazy settings on IRL Toolkit or something?
No,
Dude, that's so
I have a regular
good.
instance.
It's really
I'm just
good.
a good streamer, I guess.
You gotta hook me up with 5 seconds for an IRL stream is amazing.
Maybe it's the Bella box. Maybe you need a camera like this. Like a big. Well, chat, we are about to wrap up things here.
Man, you really got chat active with that, huh? Holy cow. You're balling out of control right now.
All right, chat, on this view of kids' heads, I'm gonna wrap up things for today. I'll click a button. There it is, outro. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe for YouTube. For the Twitch viewers, don't forget to follow. We should be back on Monday, I think, for a stream in the port of Rotterdam. Don't quote me on that, but the plan is to stream on Monday. Thank you all for watching, for joining me, for hanging out with me. So I'm not a crazy man by myself, talking to myself, so I do appreciate it. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.